to welcome the patriarch of the La Crosse County Republican Party, the former chairman of the 3rd District Republican Party, former member of the Republican Party of Wisconsin's State Constitution Committee, and a dear friend, Walter Balls.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Powerful advocate, knowledgeable and well-connected, staunchly conservative, accomplished golfer, persistent fisherman, ardent trap shooter, devoted family man, faithful friend, devout Christian. Those are some of the observations made by people who are in the know. A graduate of Onalaska High School, he thereafter attended Oral Roberts University. Past treasurer of the La Crosse County Republican Party, member of the University of Wisconsin La Crosse Chancellor's Council, Coleman Rod and Gun Club, Greater La Crosse Area Chamber of Commerce, and Bethany Evangelical Free Church. In 1994, he was elected state assemblyman for the 94th District, defeating the long-time Democrat who had held the seat off and on since 1970. As indicated, his persistence and never say quit attitude, that election was just 2 years after he unsuccessfully ran for the same seat in the primary, and the lady who actually defeated him is here tonight in that primary. But anyway, to continue. By 2005, he was advanced to serve as Assembly Majority Leader, and 2 years later, in 2007, he was elevated by his peers to be Speaker of the Assembly. Married to the former Valerie Johnston, Michael is the father of 2 sons, Ryan and Brent, both here tonight. I am given to understand that politics, per se, has never been something that Valerie has had an affinity for. She knew, however, that it was a very high priority with Michael. She, being a rather private person, was not enthusiastic about drawing their sons into the political arena. However, as things developed, Michael has had his way in this area. Valerie allowed that she was rather amazed by what she saw taking place on the floor of the State Assembly. She had it in her mind that matters would be conducted with great decorum, rational, gentlemanlike, appropriateness, as she had been taught in school. Then that being her concept, she was not at all prepared or impressed by certain Democrats who were disruptive, insulting, and completely lacking in self-control, to the point that they were hurling accusatory pejoratives such as Nazi when they did not get their way. After the election, November of 2010, our new governor, Scott Walker, made an excellent choice for the second most powerful position in state government, Secretary of the Department of Transportation. Of course, by now, everyone knows that I'm talking about Michael David Heubsch, the recipient recipient of the 2012 39th Annual Republican Party Everett-Yerley Award. Mr. Secretary.
Thank you, Walter. Thank you all. Thank you very much. I've often wondered, as I've seen these presented in years past, if they truly are surprised when they get the award. And when I was told by my family that they had a number of things going on and just weren't going to be able to make the dinner, and then actually showed up dressed up, I knew something was up. It is very good to have them here, and you're right. My wife Valerie was not ever excited about necessarily me being in politics. As a matter of fact, as I remember, you hadn't voted until you met me, which was, I think you were 26 at the time. 28, that's right. But as Walter said, I did kind of have my way with that, because my oldest son, Ryan, who's now 16, was at his first political fundraiser when he was 5 days old. And Brett and Ryan have both been there many times. It is with a great deal of respect and honor that I accept the award tonight. I thank you very, very much. I often think of those who have come before me and the jobs that they've done for this party. And I remember, as you stand here tonight, I think back to 1988 when Dee Dee Raitzer handed me the books and I was going to become the treasurer, and how that really started a relationship with this party and this community that has had many more ups than it has had downs. I've had the honor and pleasure to serve with Brian Rood, Dan Kapanke, individuals that I just have a tremendous amount of respect for, individuals who have given so much to this community. The opportunity to serve with Governor Thompson, my colleague and friend Jeff Fitzgerald is here tonight. It has been a tremendous opportunity to represent the area I grew up, and it's with a great deal of honor and pleasure that I accept this. But I would be remiss, and not just because he's my boss, but I would be remiss if I didn't say that I have enjoyed the last, what has it been, 15 months? 15 months, as much as any as I've had in Madison. To stand with a man who has the courage and conviction that we've all talked about, that we've all asked for, that we've all hoped was in someone. To be able to serve with him and side by side, day by day, has been unquestionably the highlight of my career. I'm pleased that he's here tonight, and his wife Tonette. It's wonderful to have both of them here tonight. By all means. Western Wisconsin is always a challenging area, and especially for those of us as Republicans. And the people in this room have for generations carried that message and carried that banner. And I'm looking forward to us doing it again in just a few days in April, when we'll continue to elect conservatives to our county boards and our city councils. And I'm especially looking forward to it in June, when we will once again tell the state that here in Western Wisconsin, the conservative values that Governor Scott Walker stands for is what we stand for. And so I thank you so much.